Hey, Justin here from Varsity Sample Co, and today I'm excited to walk you through our brand new pack, OMNI. So as the name suggests, it is based on a very popular synth that has a really dreamy, ethereal quality to it. It also has some preset drum sounds that are kind of fun, and you can do, the most popular thing you can do with it is this sweep function. So all of these things are built into this pack and will give you a lot of options to implement these into your own productions. So when you purchase OMNI, this is the folder structure that you will see. At the bottom, you'll see the README PDF, and this will just take you through essentially what you're getting in the pack, but it will also lay out how all of our presets are laid out, which I'll show you in just a couple of minutes. First, you have the chords. You'll see that you have major, minor, and seventh articulations. These are all dry, straight off of the synth, straight into a preamp, and they're 10 seconds long, so it gives you a lot of flexibility on using them in songs. Next up, you have sweeps. So you have dry sweeps, and so you can go into major, and you'll see that you have A major sweep down, so that is physically sweeping down on the synth, and then sweep up, which is sweeping up on the synth. Again, I'll show you what all this sounds like. You have that same for minor and seventh, and then effects, which this is Eric and I's kind of fun take on what we normally would do with an OMNI chord sound. It's vibey. It's kind of like a preset. This is already cool. So if you have a vibey production already going, if you drop in some of these effects chords, it's gonna sound freaking awesome. And then down to one shot. So this is where we get into the drum samples of the pack. You have dry, which these sounds are directly off of the synth. This is exactly what they sound like, and if you've ever used one, you'll be very familiar with how kind of quirky and dry they sound. And then we have the effects folder, which these are just crazy. I had a lot of fun making these. Just crazy processed stuff that is really modern, but also really useful in my opinion. So I think you guys will have fun with that. And then beneath that, you have presets for Contact and Logic. For Contact, you'll need Contact 7, at least the player, which is free. You have chords, sweeps, and one-shots for the presets. So let's go ahead and jump into Pro Tools and I'll show you what they sound like. Okay, so here are the OMNI chords dry. So we've laid it out on the keyboard so that you have C1 to C2 are the majors, C2 to C3 is the minors, and then C3 to C4 are the sevenths. So it makes it a really playable instrument and just really fun, honestly. Something to mention is that on the original synth, there's a lot of missing notes. So in the past, when I've been using it on my own productions, I've had to pitch correct and change the actual notes around while I'm recording in. We did that for you. So we have a full C through B flat on major, minor, and seventh. Now let's check out some of the sweeps. So here's the sweep up dry. And here's the sweep up with effects. So something I've already been loving about having this pack is changing the tuning of everything. So you can pitch it up like an octave. Super fun, or even higher, why not? It's just a good time, or pitch it way down. These presets really give you a ton of flexibility, so I'm stoked to hear what you guys do with it. So we also went ahead and programmed presets for all of the drum samples too. So here are the dry one-shots. So again, if you've ever used this synth, it's nostalgic to even hear these sounds. So then we have the effects one-shots, which these are ones that are just like super gassed up, and I think you guys will really love. So here's some of them. So that's a quick walkthrough of our pack Omni. We had such a good time making this and have already been using it in our own production, so we can't wait to get it into your guys' hands. Be sure to go to our website, Varsity Sample Co., to learn more and pick up your copy today. As always, our free sample pack, Alma Mater, is available. It has its own unique drum samples within it, but then it also has a selection from our other paid libraries. So it's a great way to try some of our stuff before you buy it. Also, if you wouldn't mind, subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay up to date on all of our latest product releases. Have a good one.